Welcome back. Today we're diving into the powerful and often overlooked story of a ship that changed naval history forever, a vessel that proved nuclear power wasn't just for massive aircraft carriers or submarines. This is the story of USS Bainbridge, designated DLGN-25, the world's first nuclear-powered guided missile cruiser, and a ship that quietly reshaped how modern navies think about endurance, power, and global presence. The idea behind USS Bainbridge was bold from the very beginning. During the Cold War, the United States Navy was searching for ways to stay ahead in a rapidly changing world. Nuclear power had already proven itself beneath the oceans with submarines, and on the surface with aircraft carriers. But cruisers and destroyer leaders still relied on traditional fuel, limiting their range and tying them to constant refueling. The Navy wanted a surface combatant that could keep pace with nuclear carriers, operate for long periods without refueling, and project power anywhere in the world. USS Bainbridge was the answer to that vision. Laid down in the late 1950s and commissioned in 1962, USS Bainbridge was a revolutionary ship from the moment she entered service. She was named after Commodore William Bainbridge, a legendary naval officer known for his leadership during the early days of the United States Navy. Carrying that historic name, the ship was built not just to serve, but to demonstrate what the future of naval warfare could look like. What made USS Bainbridge truly unique was her propulsion system. Powered by two nuclear reactors, she could steam at high speeds for years without refueling. This gave her an operational advantage that conventional ships simply couldn't match. While other cruisers had to plan routes around fuel availability, Bainbridge could stay at sea as long as her crew had supplies. This capability transformed how task forces operated and allowed the Navy to think on a truly global scale. In terms of design, USS Bainbridge combined speed, firepower, and advanced technology. She was armed with guided missiles designed to defend against aircraft and enemy ships, making her a critical shield for carrier battle groups. During an era when air threats were growing more sophisticated, Bainbridge played a key role in fleet air defense. Her radar systems and missile launchers allowed her to detect and engage threats at long range, protecting the valuable ships sailing alongside her. One of the most historic moments in USS Bainbridge's career came in 1964 during Operation Sea Orbit. Alongside the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier USS Enterprise and the nuclear-powered guided missile cruiser USS Long Beach, Bainbridge took part in a groundbreaking around-the-world voyage without refueling. This all-nuclear task force circled the globe in just over 2 months, covering tens of thousands of miles and stopping only for diplomatic visits and supplies, not fuel. The mission sent a powerful message to the world: the United States Navy could project sustained power anywhere on Earth without relying on foreign fuel ports. For the crew of USS Bainbridge, life aboard a nuclear-powered cruiser was both demanding and extraordinary. Sailors had to master not only traditional naval skills but also the complexities of nuclear propulsion. Training was intense, standards were high, and discipline was strict. Every crew member understood that operating a nuclear reactor at sea required absolute precision and responsibility. Pride ran deep among those who served aboard Bainbridge, knowing they were part of something truly historic. Throughout her career, USS Bainbridge participated in numerous deployments and exercises across the Atlantic, Mediterranean, and beyond. She operated during some of the most tense moments of the Cold War, when naval presence often meant the difference between stability and escalation. While she may not have fired her weapons in major combat, her very presence acted as a deterrent. In naval strategy, sometimes strength is measured not by battles fought, but by wars prevented. Technology aboard USS Bainbridge continued to evolve over time. She underwent upgrades to improve her weapons systems, sensors, and electronics, ensuring she remained effective in a rapidly changing threat environment. Even as newer ships entered service, Bainbridge remained a respected and capable unit, proving the long-term value of nuclear-powered surface combatants. Yet, despite her impressive capabilities, USS Bainbridge also represented the challenges of nuclear propulsion on smaller surface ships. Nuclear cruisers were expensive to build, maintain, and eventually decommission. While their endurance was unmatched, advances in conventional propulsion and replenishment techniques made traditional ships more cost-effective for many missions. Bainbridge became both a symbol of innovation and a lesson in balancing capability with practicality. As the Cold War drew to a close, the Navy began to reevaluate its fleet structure. By the 1990s, newer guided missile cruisers equipped with advanced Aegis combat systems had taken center stage. USS Bainbridge, after more than 3 decades of service, was approaching the end of her operational life. In 1996, she was officially decommissioned, closing a remarkable chapter in naval history. Decommissioning a nuclear-powered ship is a complex process, and Bainbridge's story didn't end the day she left active service. Her reactors had to be carefully defueled and removed, and the ship entered a long process of dismantling under strict safety regulations. This final phase reflected the same level of responsibility and precision that defined her active years at sea. Today, USS Bainbridge may no longer sail the oceans, but her legacy remains powerful. She proved that nuclear power could work on surface combatants beyond carriers. She demonstrated unmatched endurance and operational flexibility. And she played a quiet but critical role in maintaining global naval balance during one of the most dangerous periods in modern history. For historians and naval enthusiasts, Bainbridge represents a bridge between eras. She stood between the early days of nuclear experimentation and the modern fleet, between traditional cruisers and the advanced warships of today. Her service helped shape doctrines, influence ship design, and inspire generations of sailors who understood what it meant to operate at the cutting edge of technology. The story of USS Bainbridge is not one of flashy battles or dramatic headlines. It is a story of innovation, discipline, and quiet strength. It's a reminder that progress often happens steadily, through dedication and vision rather than sudden moments of glory. Bainbridge sailed thousands of miles, stood watch in uncertain times, and proved that the future of naval power could be sustained, reliable, and far-reaching. As we look back, USS Bainbridge stands as a testament to what happens when bold ideas meet skilled people and unwavering commitment. She carried the weight of history on her hull and the promise of the future in her reactors. Even now, long after her final voyage, her influence can still be felt in the way modern navies think about endurance, readiness, and global reach. Thank you for watching, and for taking this journey through the remarkable story of USS Bainbridge, a ship that didn't just serve her nation, but helped redefine what was possible on the world's oceans.